Hey guys, really quickly before this video starts, I just created a brand new music channel where I'm going to be posting all of my favorite songs and such. I would appreciate it so much if you guys could go over and subscribe and check it out. And also, just as a small way to say thank you, I'm also going to be hosting a small $25 gift card giveaway for one lucky person who subscribes to that channel. Anyways, let's get on with today's video. If you guys missed part 1 of this story, you can go back and watch it by clicking the top right of the screen right now. Here is the continuation of the story in the brand new Clash Royale story series, The Royal Family. Once Owen asked the witch what she wanted him to do, a creepy, satisfied smile grew on the witch's face. She turned to Owen and said, "Perfect. In return for my spell, all I need you to do is go and steal me the power potion from the Clash of Clans village. This one spell was specifically created by the builders and wizards, and for some reason I just can't recreate it. And I would go steal it myself, but they had the village on high lockdown ever since my last attempt, and they're keeping their eye out for me. They think I'm going to attack their village every time I show up, so that's why I need someone like you, who isn't actually a threat to the village and isn't a known troop to the Clash of Clans village. So all you have to do is sneak in there and grab me one simple power potion from the clan castle magic item storage, and then I will grant you the spell to get your horse to obey you without any hesitation." Owen thought about it. He knew that what the witch was asking could be quite dangerous and stealing is considered super wrong, but he also really wanted to be given the opportunity to be better in the arena. So finally he decided that yes, he will go and steal the power potion for the witch. So he and the witch shook hands and the witch explained in more detail exactly where to go and how to get it. And then he departed for the Clash of Clans village. The village wasn't too far away, nor was it too hard to find. He just had to follow a simple path and then listen for the sound of cannons firing and barbarians yelling. When he came across the very first village that he saw, he crept up behind the walls and began scanning for the so-called clan castle magic item storage. He gazed around until his eyes locked on a building that looked exactly like the witch had described to him. He also noticed how this clan castle seemed to be pretty central to everything. Plus, there were troops roaming all around it because the army camps were pretty much surrounding the clan castle from all sides. So he was going to have to wait until nighttime to get in there without being seen. So he went and sat in the forest while he waited for the sun to go down. When the sun had finally set, he went back to go and check on the clan castle. But unfortunately, it looked like the troops here didn't really sleep, since the village could attack or be attacked at any point during the day, 24/7. So Owen was going to have to find another way in without being seen. Lucky for Owen, he noticed that there were some gold mines very close to the clan castle, and thanks to some information he remembered the miner telling him a long time ago, apparently all of the gold mine tunnels were connected. So all he had to do was find a gold mine on the outside of the base and then follow the tunnel to the gold mine by the clan castle. So he looked around until he finally came across a gold mine, and he went down into the tunnels, and then after a bit of walking, he poked his head up in one of the other gold mines, and boom, he was standing right outside of the clan castle. He walked inside and grabbed the power potion that the witch had described, and then he turned and dashed out the door and back into the mines without being seen. He popped out again outside of the walls, and then he began making his way back to the Clash Royale arena. On his way back, Owen had a lot of time to think. He mainly thought about how his entire life he had never done a single wrong thing before, and now here he was being corrupted by power and becoming a thief. But nonetheless, the deed was already done and he was already on his way back. But even with that, the thought of corruption that had overtaken his mind was still sitting at the back of his head. Anyway, when he finally got back, he handed the witch the power potion as they agreed, and then the witch got ready to follow through on her end. And then she handed one small bowl of the spell to Owen and then gave the other small bowl to the horse. As they both drank the spell, they brewed the special spell for Owen and the horse, which explained that by each of you drinking the spell, it will connect you guys mentally, and you will be able to work in perfect synchronization, just like the prince and his pony. However, since Owen had his mind so focused on the bad things that he had just done, the spell ended up reacting a bit differently with him, by giving him a bit of a dark essence. Nothing too much, but just enough to give him that dark beam. So now that Owen was able to work perfectly with his horse, the only thing that was missing was high quality armor to put on the same level as the prince. Then the witch used her power potion on herself and she got a nice little buff. And then Owen went off to go find where else he could get the best possible armor. And where else to get the best possible armor other than from the builder himself. Luckily for Owen, the builder owed him a big one since Owen had been helping the builder for years back when he kept the builder's arenas in tip-top shape. So he simply asked the builder to create him some of the best possible armor for him and his horse. So the builder got to work and worked his magic. He came back a few hours later and then fitted them in some of the strongest and most badass looking armor in the entire arena. Then finally he handed him his brand new weapon, a malice, that would be able to sweep troops off their feet and knock back multiple enemies at once. Owen was incredibly excited to go and test everything out in the arena, and after a full day's worth of battling, it turned out that he still couldn't beat the prince in a one-on-one battle. However, he could take out lots of enemies that the prince himself couldn't. And Owen was happy enough with that. He had officially become the Dark Prince, and thanks to his trusty pony, no one bothered to question his royalty status since ponies would only respond to actual royalty. So there it is, the story of how the royal recruit became the Dark Knight. And make sure you come back in a few days to see the third part of the story to see how the rest of the royal recruits became the well-known and prestigious knight. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out. Hey, welcome back, you guys. So if you guys do want to stick around and help support me a bit here, I'm just going to do one live attack in 2 vs 2 and see how we do in that. And if you guys were like up to date with my most recent videos, you'll know that I have been doing like one live attack at the end of most of my videos, just so that I could stretch the video out a little bit. And the 100% honest reason as to why is so that I can put more ads on the video, since I am going into university next year and finances are going to be a lot tighter than they are right now, because university is surprisingly incredibly expensive. So I do need to start saving up my money for that. So if you guys do want to help support the channel and help support me through university a little bit, the best way to do that is just watch these extra live battles at the very end. Of course, if you don't want to, you're totally free to just click off the video. I do not mind at all. But if you do feel like supporting, it is a really great way that helps me out a ton, actually. But anyways, we're just going to go ahead and hop into a 2 vs 2 battle. Looks like we are up against a 2 level 13s, and then we're only level 12, so already at a slight disadvantage here. I don't know what I want to play here. I'm just going to go ahead and play my Electro Wizard in the back, and then I'll distract this bowler with the Battle Ram here. And then it looks like we might get a little bit of a push going. That lightning is going to do tons of damage to both our Electro Wizards, so it's going to get a lot of value out of that. As OJ would say, a very positive elixir trade. Let's go ahead and play our princess in the back so she can start sniping those minions, and then hopefully take out that Electro Wizard before he gets a hit as well. Alright, I actually scratched that. He is going to get one hit. I thought our tower would take him out before that. But anyways, not looking too bad. Fairly even game at the moment. I'm just going to go ahead and play a Goblin Gang. I don't want to use my 3 Musketeers yet, because I want to see if they have a Fireball or something first. Alright, let's play the Ice Wizard here, and then I'll play a Knight here to... Ooh, okay. Surprisingly big push coming in. I don't know what to play. I'm just going to drop everything I have right now. Alright, they're going to get a lot of hits off of that, and then our troops are barely going to survive that. We're not going to get a very good counter push going here. Alright, he's going to tornado that. Luckily, her princess is barely going to hold on to the bridge, and she's going to be able to snipe a few. Alright, let's just go ahead and take out these little minions, and then he's going to play his max level Hog Rider. That's going to be helpful. And then we have one Spear Goblin to help support, so not too bad. Could be worse, but anyways. I'm going to play the Ice Wizard. I forgot he has a Lightning Spell. He's probably going to take... Yeah, there it is. Lightning Spell. I'm going to go ahead and play my 3 Musketeers next, and see if we can get a nice little counter push going here. I want to split them here so that I can hopefully, in case he has a Fireball like that, and now we could get a nice little split push going here, where hopefully they won't be able to defend both. I'm not sure how we're going to have to play a Knight here, probably. Alright, yeah, we're going to use the Knight to distract those, and then he's going to drop his Elite Barbarian, so that should be able to take out all of that. And then we did a fair bit of damage, actually, on the right side, even though that was mainly just to split up their push. But anyways, now looks like they have got... how much health are they going to have left? Alright, so he is within Fireball range of that last tower, so now... Yikes. Oh, no. We're not going to have enough time. No, only if we could have cycled back to the Fireball. Alright, on the bright side, it is only 2v2, so really we lose absolutely nothing. It is just a bit of pride, I guess, on that. But anyways, that is a bit of a tough loss, but it was a pretty close battle, actually. Too bad I didn't get to use my max 3 Musketeers a little bit more. But anyways, that is pretty much going to wrap up the video. If you guys did make it this far, I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Let me know down in the comments below, and I will try and go through all the comments and heart all the people who made it this far. Like I said, I really do appreciate it, because university is a really stressful time with not only just trying to pass classes, but also trying to afford just going there. Trying to afford it. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I cannot say that enough. And anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.